Okay, so here's the process for installing a native emulator using Intel HAXM. So first I'm going to make sure that HAXM has been installed on this machine. And I'm going to go to the SDK manager, which is this one right here. And the first time you run this, you might have some items that have been checked but not actually installed. So I've run this before. The first time I ran it, all of these were checked but not installed. So make sure that you get those installed at some point. And then at the bottom under Extras, you're going to see Intel x86 Emulator Accelerator HAXM Installer. And this should also be installed. If it's not installed, click this box and then click Install Packages. So I have the installer installed, but it hasn't necessarily been run yet. So in order to run it, what I'm going to do is get out of the SDK manager, and I'm going to navigate to where I have my SDK installed, which is Mark, App Data, Local, Android, SDK. And then under Extras, Intel Hardware Accelerated Execution Manager. Here's the actual HAXM installer right here. And I'm going to run silent install.bat. And that was too quick to see. So I'm going to go ahead and run Intel HAXM Android.exe. And pop this up. So my computer does not support Intel virtualization because I'm running an AMD processor, and so basically I'm out of luck at this point. Even if your processor does support Intel virtualization technology, you might still get this error if you're using Hyper-V, if you have Hyper-V enabled. Basically any application that uses virtualization will prevent HAXM from installing correctly. So you need to turn off Hyper-V, and of course you need to have an Intel processor, which I don't. So I'm basically out of luck at this point. And let's see what happens. So if I go back to the SDK manager, and actually, I'm sorry, go back to Android Studio, and this time I'm going to pull up the AVD manager, Android Virtual Device Manager. And out of the box, Android Studio comes with a virtual device installed. And under CPU ABI, this is actually the platform that it's going to run on. So x86 is native to the computer. And this comes installed out of the box, but if I try to run this on my machine, too bad, can't launch AVD because HAXM is not installed properly, and basically I'm out of luck. So if you have an Intel, relatively recent Intel CPU, this will probably work for you, and it's a nice, convenient method of getting good performance in your simulator if you have it.